other devices might be on.
All right. So it is 6:07, and I'd like to call this meeting to order. And the board, I'd like to begin with the Board of Education acknowledging that we are on the traditional territories of the Comox First Nation. We would like to thank them for the privilege of living on their land and the gift of working with their children. And the next item on the agenda is adopting the agenda. So would somebody like to move?
I can do that for you, Michelle.
The agenda of Tuesday, April the 6th. Thank you very much, Sarah Jane, and second, Tanya. Thank you very much. And the next item on the agenda under board business is the school calendar. And I will turn that over to Assistant Superintendent. Is that correct?
Thank you, Vice Chair. Did the school district calendar for public feedback and consultation. Normally we'd post that for 30 days. We're a little over 30 days due to the fact that spring break got in the way. We had a total of 42 comments, and some of them were, most of them were relevant to the calendar, some of them were not. Those comments ranged from being very favorable to having some slight concerns, but overall, most people gave positive comments. We had comments saying they wanted to go, some comments said people preferred a 1 week spring break, but for every comment we got for a 1 week spring break, we probably had 2 more saying they preferred a 2 week spring break. So it was a little all over the map. However, being as it was posted for over a month and many of the comments were positive, I think overall the comments we received make it pretty clear that what we are presenting for the next 3 years is palatable to the public, and we didn't get any big objections or any big concerns about the calendars. A reminder to all the trustees that if we need to make an alteration to the calendar or an adjustment, we can do so by simply posting the new adjustment for 30 days out to the public to see, and then passing that. And that would happen if a district Pro D day had to get changed, or there was something down the road that we saw this wouldn't work out, or if a partner group like the CDTA came to us and said they were really interested in moving some of the professional development days, and they were willing to add minutes to the instructional day to make that happen, you could go through that process. So the calendar you're approving tonight is kind of a, not a generic calendar, but a calendar for the next 3 years, with the understanding that if you need to make a small change to the calendar, you could do so in the future. Are there any questions from trustees regarding that? Okay, so we're looking for a recommendation that the trustees would approve the calendar as presented on the school website over the last 30 days and make it our official document so that we can submit this calendar to the Ministry of Education.
And Tanya?
I will make the motion that we accept the calendar put forward to us.
I'll second
I'll
that.
second that.
And is there any further discussion? Okay, seeing none, all those in favor, please show however you want to. And Sheila, if you want to raise your hand. I think we've lost our, no, there she is. She's still with us. Okay, so that was all those in favor. Any opposed? And that motion carries. Thank you.
You.
And then, so just as a follow-up, can I ask, will the calendar then get reposted at a later date on the website, or will it remain where it was?
Yeah,
In-
I would guess that we would repost it and that it would live where it has lived in the past, Josh, unless you're thinking it needs to go somewhere else. It's always been on the main page, close to the bottom. I think that's where people are familiar with finding it. So I don't see a reason to move it. I think that would just lead to people not being able to find it.
Great, thank you very much for that.
Yeah.
So now that was the only agenda item we had for this special board meeting tonight. And now we need to turn to Josh to see if there is any questions that the public may have emailed on this topic in this period of time. And I saw a head shake. That's okay. All right. And as we have no further business, would somebody like to move adjournment? Okay, Tanya, Sarah Jane, I saw Christy. All right, all those in favor of adjournment? Okay, I didn't see, there's nobody to be opposed.